Bro. Wait, was that by accident or what? I can't hear you. You're muted.
Yeah, it was stuck. So I was trying to get that shit going again.
Making me look like I was doing some yay. We already got 11 people in this bitch.
Ready?
Yeah, we get it started.
Let's do it.
Hey, welcome back to Matter of Fact. Today we got for y'all the AFC West final division in the AFC. Then we're going to go head over to the NFC. And then we're going to do another mock draft for y'all at the end. Fantasy mock, full PPR. If we can't find one, maybe half PPR, but we recommend you do full PPR. But yeah, man, you looking forward to any of these games, these preseason games, like fantasy wise? Is there anything that catches your eye?
I mean, not really, not in particular. Like, I mean, every organization takes preseason. They approach it different than the other teams. So I just kind of watch and get whatever information I can get out of the games. I'll take whatever I can get, but I'm not necessarily, you know what I mean. It's just one of those things.
Nah, I feel you. I feel you. Um, but yeah, we could dive into the AFC West breakdown. We're going to be talking fantasy players that we're targeting. We're going to be talking about just their offseason moves, whether it's the draft, free agency, maybe some future bets, how we think it's going to fare. This is one of the toughest divisions in the league. I would put them and then probably the NFC East. But I mean, I don't know. Where do you want to start? From the bottom or the top? Probably start with the Raiders.
Yeah, I mean, we can start with the Raiders.
Yeah, so the Raiders, obviously they bring over Pete Carroll, and Geno Smith, so they got that connection. Also has the connection of utilizing a dreadhead running back, Ashton Genty, first round pick. And he doesn't really have any competition in that backfield. So I'm targeting him over some of the backs that I'm commonly seeing in round one, early round two, just because of that. Like, it was a missing piece of their offense last year. Brock Bowers did his thing, but they definitely need help in the running game, open up that pass. Geno Smith coming off of having Kenneth Walker and Zach Charbonnet in his backfield and a load of weapons. So I feel like this is going to be a great fit. And Pete Carroll, somebody that beat the table for Geno Smith in the first place. So, but they're kind of cursed with being in this extremely tough division. So I think they're going to be like a feisty little fourth seed once again.
Yeah, and also you gotta mention Chip Kelly's name as the offensive coordinator. He's
All
definitely
right.
gonna he definitely is running a run heavy scheme over there. They have already came out and stated that they will be using Ashton Genty in the passing game too. Obviously, Brock Bowers broke the rookie tight end record last year, and I think might even broke the rookie record for receptions altogether last year too, at the tight end position. But rookie receptions for all pass catchers.
Both receivers. And I was blown because I'm like, damn, Malik Neighbors was really close, but he missed a couple games after that concussion. But I mean, it was some really legendary years, rookie years for him, Neighbors, and Brian Thomas.
Yeah. So definitely with Geno at quarterback, upgrade there. And then our offensive line it's okay. So I definitely think it's serviceable enough. So it is going to be interesting to see how well Genty is going to be able to fare. Um, I don't think it's necessarily one of those things where you're getting a steal or you're getting value or he's undervalued or he's overvalued. I think it's just going to come in and he's going to be able to produce. But like you already drafted him in the first round, so he's expected to produce, and you need him to if that's who you select in the first round of your fantasy football league this year.
And if was it the preseason game or was it a practice where he had like negative yardage? What was that?
Probably a practice or a preseason game.
Yeah,
but again,
probably a practice. Let your league mates overreact to that, which I doubt. Like Genty, he's a fan favorite. There was the Heisman battle between him and Travis Hunter, so that's going to be a tough one for you to try to hook away from people, convince away from people. So I mean, if you get, I mean, how confident? Like, let's say I know you're going to be aiming for CeeDee Lamb. I'm obviously going to be aiming for Malik Neighbors, but if you can't get one of those guys, if you can't get a Bijan, you can't get a Jahmyr Gibbs in the first round, how you feeling about scooping up Genty, or is there somebody you take above him?
So for me, I'm not really like when it comes to tiers and talent, I'm not targeting, obviously I'm targeting CeeDee Lamb, but like outside of CeeDee Lamb, if I'm at the 12th pick or I'm at the 11th pick, it's all just dependent on what's going on in front of me. You know what I mean? Like I'm really one of those people that play off of the people I'm drafting with. So if there's value there, I'm gonna take Genty, obviously. If it's going running back heavy and I'm at the 9th spot and Genty's still there for whatever reason, I'm gonna take him. I don't necessarily think that there's a way to overdraft him. If you're drafting him anywhere between 8 and 15, I think that's probably where he's gonna go.
Wait, whole time. When you were talking about your running back rankings, didn't you have him like 10 or some shit like that?
Yeah, but again, that's those rankings. I update those rankings every single day. Like those rankings don't set.
So where's he at
like
now?
You know what I'm saying?
You move him?
I mean, he's still. Let me see. I want to say right now, he's at 6. But again, he's at 6 for running backs. He's not at 6 overall.
Yeah. I'm talking your running back rankings.
Yeah. So, but yeah, like it's like all right. They're saying they're going to use him. That he's fresh legs. He's 20, 21 years old, 22 years old. Like, okay, let's ride. If they're gonna rock with it, I'm gonna rock. But at the same time, you know, if you are targeting Genty or you feel like you want to draft Genty, he is a rookie, you know. So if it goes bad, you can't get mad at him. You know what I mean? Like you took the
what would you define like going bad for Genty though? Like
it's just the offense not being as good as we expect it to be. I think right now, like realistically, people are expecting this to be at least above average offense. And above average offense is obviously like a top 14 offense. Anything more something that you know what I mean, like something less than 16. So I can see them being the 14th best offense in the NFL. But again, like you said, the division is tough.
Yeah. I mean, here's the other thing, too. Their defense took a hit, especially in the secondary, the Christian Wilkins situation. So, I mean, because of that, I'm more interested in their offensive pieces for fantasy. I mean, they added a bunch of people. You got Jermaine Pratt from Cincy. Jamal Adams, I didn't know he's still in the league. Devin
He's
White,
playing linebacker.
Yeah, I see.
Like I would like they added him, but I would. You know what I mean? Like,
hey, when's the last time when have we seen a change like that from strong safety to Will?
Don't do that. Keno Neal did that. Mark Barron did that. There's a few safeties because I mean think about it. Like he's an in the box safety. When he was a safety and when he was playing well, he was at the line of scrimmage damn near every single play. Like that, they were blitzing him. Like he was diagnosed. He used to play this. He used to play his position. It was basically called. I think they called it like dog or something like that. And what he would do is, if he thought that it was a pass play, he would run off the edge and try to sack the quarterback. If he thought it was a running play, he would set his edge and he would try to get the ball carrier. But like he was kind of for a little bit there, he was out there doing his thing. Like he was going crazy.
Yo, they got a retirement home type defense, man. So I just told you about Jamal Adams, which he's not that old, but he plays old. Devin White, he not that old, but he played kind of old. And then they also added what's his name? Damn, I just had it up. They added Jalen Smith, your boy.
Well, you got to remember, like, again, you talking about, like, it's not necessarily Tyler Home, but you're talking about Pete Carroll. We're talking about Chip Kelly. Like, these are old school guys. Jamal Adams played for the Seattle Seahawks. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like, basically, it's one of those situations where, all right, I just got hired at this new company. I'm gonna hire my mans in them. I'm gonna give my man a job. I'm gonna look out for my dog. So that's what he's doing. And at the end of the day, I'm not going to talk about Jalen Smith as a football player, but as a character and as a locker room guy, all right. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily think he has anything for you, but if he can make the roster, good for him. I ain't gonna hate on it.
Yeah, I mean, the silver lining, like glass half full, you could be like, there's some familiarity there with Pete Carroll and some of the staff like that. And then you got some guys that really want to prove themselves probably. And you got Max Crosby there as the defensive anchor anyway. And then you got that fruit cup out the locker room. So the players are probably feeling a lot more safe with their locker room environment now, probably.
Yeah. No, I mean, yeah, it is not even. I don't even think it's about feeling safe. It's just like, yo, come on, bro, you can't be doing that. That's too far, and that's too far.
I think he did more than
that was like, yeah, that was the start of Cam was back. Like, he was probably already bugging. If you on that type of time, it's already bugging. I did want to say, because I know we were talking about their offense. One thing to be mindful of, based off of their strength of schedule, they do have a pretty solid. They're the 8th best strength of schedule for wide receivers. So Deontay Thornton, he's a wide receiver. He plays on the outside. He's a rookie wide receiver. Went to Tennessee. They selected him in the 4th round, but he's an outside wide receiver, purely 6'5", runs a 4.3. You already know what time it is.
Don't forget about Jack Beck.
Yeah, but he's not. He's playing over Jack Butt. That's why I said him, because he's playing. He's getting more playing time right now than Jack Besh. Another obviously wide receiver to target, I would probably target, is Jacoby Myers. Just based off this fact right here, that their strength of schedule is solid. It's one of the better strength of schedules. It's in the top 10, number 8. And the fact that he is one of the ultimate professional wide receivers. Like, he's not saying he's good, all pro, this, that, and the other thing. But
he's underrated, though.
You're going to get, yeah, that's what I mean. You're going to get great value for him in a draft, and on top of the fact that you're already getting great value for him, it's going to be a sweet strength of schedule for him. He's a number 2 wide receiver on his team, number 1 wide receiver, number 2 pass catcher on his team. You can argue that he's somewhere in the top 3 as the offensive options. But yeah, so there's just something to consider when you're thinking about Las Vegas, and if it's between Jacoby Myers and somebody else, that's just a tidbit that you can kind of use to tip the hat towards Jacoby Myers.
And they did attack the offensive line twice in the 3rd round. So, I mean, do with that as you may. See if they could coach those guys up. But, yeah, they have Trey Tucker too. So, I mean, my thing is, like you said, with the wide receiver strength of schedule, not only that, their defense isn't too good. And they're playing a tough division. And Geno Smith, coming from Seattle, he's used to throwing the ball a lot. You know what I mean? And I would say that this Raiders offensive line presently formed is better than the offensive line he had in Seattle.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's for sure. Seattle had one of the worst offensive lines for probably like the past 2 or 3 years. There, and they're trying. It's just not working out for them.
I can't wait till we get to that division, because your boy Sam Darnold is there, and we know how he does under pressure.
Yeah, but again, believe it or not, Seattle, again, QB, top 8, number 8, best strength of schedule for quarterbacks. So if he can hold up, he could eat over there.
You drafting him in fantasy?
I don't need to draft him, but if that Jackson Smith and Jigba values there, I'm definitely snagging that. I mean, I've already talked to you ad nauseum about how I feel about him as a player in general. So yeah,
I've seen some fantasy content where they got him as somebody that's being overdrafted or to avoid even. That's when I'm like, I just click out the video. Like, what are you talking to me about? What are you talking to me about?
That's one of those things where it's you got to really break it down. Again, at the end of the day, talented wide receivers demand targets. And he's a talented wide receiver. I've already told you he was on the squad with Marvin Harrison Jr., Garrett Wilson, Chris Olave, and he was eating too. Like he's a part of that too. And you know, they think, oh, because Cooper Kupp is there, Cooper Kupp is going to be manning the slot. Respectfully, maybe that might be true. I don't think it is, but even if that's the case, he can play on the outside and in the slot. If Jackson Smith-Njigba is your best offensive weapon and he doing his thing out the slot, Cooper Kupp's old ass is going to have to scoot his ass out to the X wide receiver spot. It's just simple as that.
So I wouldn't even work with Cooper Kupp for one. They were trying to get his ass out of Los Angeles so quick. Like they were not trying to pay him. Like they were like, I was like, damn, are we going to have like a Cooper Kupp type like case pop up? Why are they trying to get rid of him so bad?
No, they like Cooper Kupp. Like they drafted Cooper Kupp, Sean McVay,
Triple Crown winner, big part of that.
Is a fan. But that right there that should tell you all you need to know.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's just me providing more like, yo, JSN is going to be smooth. But even in terms of Cooper Kupp potentially playing slot, they brought in Clint Kubiak as the OC. He's going to use multiple slots. Like they designed that offense the way they're doing for a reason. So I wouldn't really worry about JSN. Personally, though, I am avoiding Cooper Kupp 100%. Like
he's not even a thought to me. Like if you draft him and he balls, like congratulations to you. It's just like the cat that selects Adam Thielen. Like all right, like if you get Adam Thielen and he goes crazy, like you earned it. Like I can live with that. I'm going to be able to take that one on the chin. Like,
I think I would prefer Adam Thielen than Cooper Kupp.
See, I'm good on both.
You're good on both.
Yeah. Like I'm just, you know what I mean? It's just other players that I think can do more for your roster than those two. It's no disrespect to them. I got, you know what I mean? I respect the longevity that they've had in the league and all of that, but yeah, let's get back to this division talk.
Oh, sidebar. How do you feel about Cam Little, Jacksonville's kicker? Like, because I'm sure you're still in leagues with kickers. 70-yarder. I mean, I know you're probably going for Brandon Aubrey from your boys, but
I'm never really going for a kicker, but like joking wise, like yeah, like Brandon Aubrey, bro, come on, you got 24 hours to respond. But I like people don't understand like in regards to that. Hey, shout out to Faison G. Shout out. But
shout out Faison MVP. And by the way, all y'all watching, if y'all want to throw in some comments, feel free.
Yeah, any questions for us, let us know.
Yeah, any questions, whether it's start, sit, how we feel about a certain player in general, a certain team, we could go out of our way and do that. But and make sure you like and subscribe on our YouTube. That's where we're going to have a lot of content. I'm coming out with a tier list video here soon, so watch out for that. But yeah, we can move on to the next division. I guess since we went from fourth,
next team.
Yeah, next team. Since we went from fourth, who was third last year? The Broncos, right? Chargers.
No, I think it was the Chargers.
Damn, the Chargers.
Yeah, 3 teams go to the playoffs, so I mean, I guess it's interchangeable.
I think that's going to happen again. What do you think about that? Do you think it's going to be 3 teams from the AFC West? I think they're just too good. I mean, and I saw Antonio Pierce, who's a diehard Raiders fan. He grew up a Raiders fan. Obviously, he won a Super Bowl with my New York Giants linebacker.
But he was the head coach for the Raiders.
Yeah, but he was just the head coach for the Raiders. You trying to get on my Giants? He was just the head coach for the Raiders, and he was seen in Chiefs gear on their facility. So he seems like a bitter ex. I was talking to my boy AJ about that shit. He was mad at him because it's like, bro, we got to compete with Jim Harbaugh, Pete Carroll, and Andy Reid. Like, not Pete Carroll, Sean Payton. So we gotta we can't compete with you. Sorry, like you had your little Make-A-Wish coaching job, and you got to coach your favorite team, and that was cool. That was cool. But Pete Carroll, one of my favorite coaching hires, by the way. You know, might not be this year.
I'm not with the. Me personally, I'm not really with the old school coaches. Like I got love for Pete Carroll, and I appreciate him being like as old as he is and being able to be as young and vibrant and like energetic as he is.
Move around like he's 60.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't hate on that aspect of it, but like me personally, I don't want no goddamn Pete Carroll coaching my football team. Right?
Well, yeah, me either. But I feel like
and then Chip Kelly too.
Yeah, Chip Kelly. Fuck Chip Kelly. But in terms of what Pete Carroll's face on said Pete Carroll play calling was sus at times. Yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm. Well, the offensive coordinator, Pete Carroll usually isn't the play caller.
Yeah. However, he's more of a defensive.
Yeah, but he was part of that. Like he will tell the offensive coordinator, like, yo, we running right here. Like, yo, we're passing right here. Like that whole Russ Cook situation, Pete Carroll low key was protecting Russ. He shut that shit down and was like, I try to let you cook. You burned a lot of food in here. There was some rats. We're running the ball and we trying to play defense for a reason.
Yeah. And that's why the Ashton Jeanty was a no-brainer for him because he's going to have fun with him. See what happens with him. Like I said, like he's going to be good in the pass catching game too because they're going to be down. Almost like what we've been saying about the Bengals and Chase Brown and why that's such a good move. But
I mean the whole thing is just it's literally just depending on how well their offense is, and that's the bet. If you're taking Jeanty in the first round, you're betting that the offense is going to be clicking somewhat. I mean that's possible, especially with Geno back there. I mean, even going back to the Seattle situation, like Pete Carroll picked Geno Smith over Russ. He chose Geno Smith over Russ 2 times over because he just chose him again. So, and they traded capital for Geno, and then they extended him. So yeah, man, I'm excited. It'll be cool to watch. Definitely gonna be fun to watch. Gonna be fun to watch Jeanty. So yeah.
But the thing with Pete Carroll too is like,
he didn't want Russ throwing. You're right. He did not want Russ throwing like that.
Yeah, for sure. Face on you. You on the money with that. He definitely didn't. But Russ made that little campaign, and he's with my Giants now. But I got the humbled version of Russ, like you're not that guy, pal, like version of Russ. So I feel like he's in the best shape I've seen since Seattle. I think that's going to be smooth. But I wouldn't want Pete Carroll coaching my team either. It's more so the Raiders are one of those teams that kind of need like a culture type movement, and he's perfect for that role. That's why I like the hire. Not anything when it comes to schematics or actually winning anything, you know? Yeah, after the Subway commercial that they had to kill that campaign early. Because like I'm pretty sure he had more commercials loading up like he's Baker Mayfield in his prime. Well, I guess this might be prime Baker right now, but at the height of his popularity. Type shit.
Yeah. So I mean, more or less though, you know. Okay, where are we going? So we're going. You want to go Chargers or you want to go Denver?
Let's go Chargers.
Okay.
They scooped up Mekhi Becton, which should be good for the run. We got Jim Harbaugh here. You know what he want to do, but sadly, Rashawn Slater out for the season. I'm sick about that because Justin Herbert was somebody I really wanted to target. Not saying that I'm not going to draft them if I get them at good value, but that probably because I wish I had it on hand. I meant to have it on hand, but his stats without Rashawn Slater, there's a
significant drop.
It's a stark difference without Rashawn Slater. Now it's going to be Joe Alt's second year. It makes the Joe Alt pick look even better. If you were one of those people that were like, they probably should have took Malik Neighbors until Ladd McConkey came in there and later half of the season really showed his stuff, especially in that playoff game. One-man army, but they do add Trey Harris from Ole Miss, who I think I think they just have a good collection of guys that have served certain purposes and are already run heavy or run style type offense, run first type offense. So I really like Trey Harris as an addition. Keenan Allen is back from Chicago, boomerang, got Keenan Allen back. Nice veteran presence. I still think he has a little bit of juice. Quentin Johnston, you know how I feel about him. And they also got Brendan Rice. That's Ray Rice's son, if y'all didn't know that.
Is Ray Rice's son or Jerry Rice's son?
Jerry Rice.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is this the right Rice?
Yeah, but as for it's definitely a terrible blow to Rashawn Slater and the Chargers. Basically, long story short, when your left tackle goes down, a team can go from, and that's what Don was talking about. A team goes from being, the Green Bay Packers or like one of those teams with a very solid offensive line to like the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like it just when you're offense, you don't have your offensive tackle. It definitely messes up the flow of the offense. It's it's one of those things where it definitely sucks for Omarion Hampton because, if he had stalwart tackle on the right side and the left side, he's baking. He's cooking with grease, and it definitely was part of the reason why he shot up draft boards and fantasy or in best ball leagues. However, they kind of in a weird way were somewhat prepared for this because they do have two tackles on the roster currently that had previously played in the NFL before. So it's not like they didn't have depth behind, but left tackle, right tackle, it's a very significant difference between the starter, especially like a blue chip day one starter like Rashawn Slater, compared to even just the average tackle. So there will be
or like a swing tackle, swing tackle that's like a backup that you're hoping could play left or right tackle. But I mean, Rashawn Slater, I would say probably top 5 in his position. So it's a major blow. It sucks, but I think Jim Harbaugh,
and it's going to drop the production of the offense. The offense is going to feel this loss.
Just paid him. They just extended him.
Yeah, get
right
paid.
Before.
I need my money. Yeah, I'm not touching.
And that's why niggas hold out. Because imagine if he was practicing, still trying to get that contract, and then boom, donezo. And that probably put shockwaves because tackles are getting paid a lot nowadays. That probably sent shockwaves to the niggas that need a contract, like your boy.
Yeah, but it didn't send no shockwaves to Micah. Micah's not practicing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, like
I don't want to send you on the Cowboys tirade. I'm not trying to trigger you right now.
Yeah, like Micah's chilling, bro. I got a picture of him riding a bike with his daughter and his brother. Like, he's cooling, bro. He's in Oxnard doing his thing.
They still in Oxnard?
Yeah.
Oh, that's where they at whole
That's where we do training camp at in California. It doesn't get hotter than 75 degrees down there.
Okay. But Omarion Hampton, I'm still targeting him heavily. Like I'm going to have him on one of my fantasy teams. I think I'm in like 3 this year. Shout out to Waves. That's a 14. I haven't done a 14-man fantasy in a while though. Like 14, it's going to get tricky. But Lad McConkey is another guy you want. Trey Harris is someone I would target in the late rounds because he's that big body 50-50 ball type receiver. He just played with Jackson Dart. That was his number one weapon. And
so here's the thing. I feel you, but if they just signed Keenan Allen, you just talked about Lad, and whether people like it or not, Quentin Johnston's he's going to get burned. Like he's going to be the starter.
He's going to get a little bit of
He's going to be the day one starter.
Yeah,
like he's going to be.
But later in the season, that's when because he got selected in the 3rd round. That's when these guys get busy. These rookie receivers. So,
right, but I don't think unless there's an injury, they're not going to take Keenan off the field. And then Quentin, as much as like you might not like him and might like, yes, it's true. He drops the football. It's true.
Often.
The rumors are true. He drops the football.
The rumors are true.
But that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not denying it, but nonetheless, he does score touchdowns. Like because again, this is one of those situations
That,
where
but
because
he had to score touchdowns because they didn't have anybody else besides Lad McConkey. So you add in like, yo, this nigga's probably better than you. Day one.
but probably isn't some like that's not a chance Jim Harbaugh's finna take. Like
Yeah,
you got to think about who you know what I'm saying, who you dealing with. I don't think probably works for Jim Harbaugh.
That's a good
you know what
point.
I'm saying? So it's like he's gonna. I'm not saying that there's not going to be a day where Trey Harris can potentially surpass Quentin Johnson, even or Keenan Allen, but they basically brought Keenan Allen in 8.75 or 8.25 mil. That's serious coin, especially for an older wide receiver. That's not the veteran minimum right there. So you know what I mean. He's a savvy vet. He's going to have a role. It's just one of those things with the Chargers offense. I'm gonna wait and see what they got going on. It's just unfortunate, you know, for them. They were going to be cooking with grease, especially with the two best tackle units probably in the NFL between the both of them, and for them to have, you know, Slater gone, we're just going to have to see how the offense moves, and you know, see if Justin Herbert can earn his keep out this motherfucker.
Well, look, all I know is they got cooking with J.K. Dobbins and Gus Edwards last year. Najee Harris, he'll be back soon, but this is Omarion Hampton's time to shine. I'm getting as much Omarion Hampton as I possibly can. I think he's really like that. I think he could have easily went at 12 to your Cowboys, and I was hoping y'all didn't get him, to be honest. But
yeah, I was giving everybody the rundown on running back months before it was even a thing. You know what I mean? I was trying to let people know how it was going to go. I basically was telling people that Genty was going to be going 6. He wasn't never going to get past 6. And yeah, I was like, there's a case for Omarion Hampton to go at 12. I love what we did at 12, getting the running back. Getting the left guard. But yeah, that was always something I was telling Cowboy fans to prepare for. If they really love running back, they will get Omarion Hampton because he's the last 3-down running back in this loaded running back class. You know what I mean? And we talking about what he did at the combine. He's the same size as Saquon, and he's clocking a 4.41. Like he runs, and apparently he runs like DeMarco Murray. And if you talk about a comparison to Jerry Jones, he will bite on that. So yeah, I was telling cats to prepare for that. I'm glad they didn't do it, but yeah.
I mean, you just make me want more of them, man. No Diddy. So there's that. Tight end position, they add Tyler Conklin. They also draft a tight end in the 5th. We'll see if he gets any burn. Doubt it. But Will Dissly, he's like, you know, that's someone you pick up on the waiver wire if you're getting desperate. I don't think he's going to get drafted in your leagues. But how do you think this shapes out? Do you think Sean Payton and what the Broncos are doing? I guess we could get to the Broncos now if, you know, I'm asking you this. But give your take. I gotta use the bathroom. Broncos or Chargers, man?
I'm still gonna probably go with the Chargers. Again, everybody loves to praise second-year wide receivers. Running quarterbacks, especially after they have a solid first year. Not to say that Bo Nix isn't going to ball out this year. Not to say that the Denver Broncos don't have a solid team altogether. When we talk about their defense, it's probably one of the best defenses in the NFL. Their offensive line's solid. He was being protected by one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. And then Sean Payton got his guy in KJ Harvey at running back. So they do have some guys there that Sean Payton likes. Sean Payton and Bo Nix, they're kind of married at the hip. And you know, the reason that I think that Bo Nix had such a good rookie season is 1, because of the schedule that they played, and 2, because of the way that Sean Payton runs his offense. If it's there deep, throw it. If not, hit the check down. We're going to throw some slants. We're going to keep it simple. Just don't turn over the football, and we're going to let the rest of the football team take care of the rest of this. We're going to get us a W. This year, people are going to have film on Bo Nix, and they're going to be prepared for a lot of the stuff that Bo Nix wants to do, and Sean Payton. Nonetheless, I think that they can still be a solid football team. I think that they are going to be competing. Every game's probably going to be close. Like I said, they got a good defense, great offensive line, and handpicked weapons by Sean Payton. Everybody you see on offense is handpicked by Sean Payton. Even if we get a little bit from Marvin Mims, that's because Sean Payton.
I would love that. What, clue me in. What are we talking about?
No, I was just running down Denver. Basically, how their offense is handpicked by Sean Payton, Bo Nix. You know, he could be dealing with a sophomore slump, but nonetheless, him and Sean Payton are married at their hip. Handpicked by Sean Payton, the way that he runs the offense, it's easy for Bo Nix to understand it, to read the reads, and just how they function. So they could step up. But at the same time, like I said, I'm going to still believe in the Chargers before I go ahead and think that the Broncos have surpassed them, based on the fact that it's his second year quarterback, and I know everybody wants to anoint these guys to be good off their rookie year, but I've been around for a really long time, yo. I might not look like it, but I've been watching this shit closely for close to damn near 20 years. So I've seen a bunch of rookie quarterbacks do good and then slump that second year.
Yeah, I mean, low key, and this is not no bias against our Redskins, our little brothers of the division, but I feel like Bo Nix has the lowest chance of having like a major sophomore slump. Something just about what they got cooking in Denver. They're on my list of teams where I just want a piece of that offense because I think they're going to be cooking. So
CJ Stroud, right? No, people had CJ Stroud was slotted as the top 5 quarterback in the NFL. Where Jaden Daniels is now, that literally was CJ Stroud's spot last year.
No,
you know
literally,
what I mean? Like,
literally.
They
that's why.
So
yeah. And CJ Stroud, just like Jaden Daniels, now in top 5 quarterback talks. And I'm like, yo, I feel like after that CJ Stroud shit, we should just learn from that. And maybe we don't put them in those type of talks until after their second year, potentially, because these defensive catch up quickly. Like, look at the Dolphins. They were giving that offense a nickname. They were giving that offense a nickname, and then all of a sudden, Mike McDaniel's on the hot seat. And why is that? Because what did Tyreek Hill say about the Bills? He said, they a bunch of bitches. They always trying to play cover 4. Yeah, nigga, because it works.
But I mean,
it works. You gotta adapt. Yeah. So,
but back to
Jaden
Denver,
Daniels,
I will say when it comes to Denver in the quarterback position, they do have the 10th best strength of schedule, or the 10th easiest strength of schedule. So that should benefit Bo Nix. Like I said, their defense is solid. He has one of the best offensive lines in terms of the entire unit, not necessarily one particular player.
They don't really have like a standout type guy, but they got a bunch of solid pieces.
Right. So they're rated as one of the best offensive lines in the NFL. And, they could make that jump, but part of making that jump means you got to beat the Chiefs.
And we'll get to them. But besides that, on defense, I mean, they were already like a top 5 defense for me last year. And they go ahead and get Jahdae Barron, who I thought could potentially go to y'all too.
Sir, Brian. We're mocking for sure.
Yeah. We're mocking PPR after we finish up. Yeah, for sure, Brian. But yeah, Jahdae Barron, I mean, love the pick. I mean, just make the defense even more scary. And then you add 2 pieces from the 49ers defense, Hufanga and Dre Greenlaw. Hopefully they could stay healthy. But if they do, hey, man, watch out. Because to me, Patrick Surtain is the best corner in the league. And then Riley Moss, a little bit overrated, I feel like, because it's like, oh, this cool white boy cornerback too. Let's give him a nickname and all that. I
mean, he's solid. Like, he's solid. He's a quarterback too.
He's solid. Yeah, but still,
but now they really about to be cooking with grease. When you got Jahdae Barron. Oh, this is a good question. We really gonna get into this one for you. But right now, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna tell you, it's Ricky P. We'll get into it. Don't keep this question on your mind because I'm gonna break this down for you. This is a really good question and a very good comparison. I'm gonna run it all down for you.
Like it's an easy question for me, but
really?
Yeah, I do. But you probably, I know with you saying it like that, you're like, oh, I got some numbers for this, and I'm gonna
I got some. You know what I mean? Listen, it's matter of fact for a reason. I ain't gonna just say some shit without being able to back it up in a serious manner. So we really gonna get to that one right there. And I really like who we asking about. You're asking about two of my favorite players, or two of my favorite quote unquote sleepers in this year's fantasy football draft. So I can't wait to get on that topic.
Okay, Brian, he's saying you kind of sharp over there. You probably killing shit in your drafts, Brian.
For sure.
But
what else? Jahdae Barron. I mean, the fact that because they thought Omarion Hampton was gonna go there. Everybody was like, "Oh, they're definitely going to take Omarion Hampton." Like, there's no way.
And then after that, I was like, "They're definitely going to the Chargers." So you letting them go to the division rival. Now you got to deal with them.
Yeah, but I mean, hey, I'm telling you, the Denver Broncos. I like what they got going on defense. They're gonna kill shit on defense, and like I said, they got one of the best strength of schedules, top 10 strength of schedule on offense. So again, we talked about possible sophomore slump, but we can also talk about the fact that things that are true. Sean Payton and Bo Nix, they tied at the hip, hand chosen. Everybody on offense that's going to be running for the Denver Broncos, hand chosen by Sean Payton, solid offensive line. They could make if they didn't have to see the Chiefs, I would probably be like putting some real money on them to do some things this year. But outside of them going over their team win total, I just can't have them winning the division.
I got to see it first. I'm just not going to be the person that, this is the year that the Chiefs get the throne. I got to see it first, but I do think they're going to come in second. Like, I do think they're going to be second, and then the Chargers going to be third. Just for one, based off this defense, and then Rashawn Slater's injury. They also added Evan Ingram, so that should be pretty interesting. I mean, he's a glorified, just big body wide receiver. So
Ted is right now at the moment. Ted is probably being underdrafted right now as we speak. If we think about it and we talk about the way that Bryce Young plays and the things that Ted likes to do, that could really work itself out. Last episode, I kind of brought up a clip where I showed a slide where it basically was saying that in that brief time that they were playing with the starters, Ted had 2 receptions for 43 yards, like 53 yards. We're going to see a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of that. It's going to be a lot of alerting at the line of scrimmage. One of the best things about Bryce Young is his ball placement. And one of the best things about Ted is his ability to track the ball and come down with it, especially with his size. So you onto something there, and he's probably being underdrafted in the draft that you're dealing with.
Nah, for sure. And when we were doing our mock drafts before the draft, how many times did we talk about like, the Panthers need to get Ted? Fuck this Jalen Walker, which I think they did an amazing job of giving a smoke screen. Because I was like, okay, I guess they're going edge. I believed them.
When you tell Kay Adams that you're going defense, I'm gonna believe you're going defense.
Yeah, that's a real poker face right there. That's a real poker face. So with the Panthers, and also they've been so like since David Tepper bought the team, they've been so poorly ran that I'm like, Tet is the no-brainer here, but they probably will they might take Shamar Stewart right here or some shit.
Yeah,
like who knows?
And I was banking on it. I was like, they about to come on, let's go. Somebody gonna get weird and fuck the job.
So you wanted Tet on the
no, for sure. But that's why. But remember, I don't know if you remember, but after the draft, I was like, all right, it's all good. I was like, we didn't get Tet. They know we need a wide receiver too. I remember telling you, I was like, it's cool. Jerry Jones said we need a wide receiver too. We about to get George Pickens. You're like, y'all not getting no George Pickens. You was telling me about getting some flyers in the 7th round. I'm like, bro, we need a wide receiver too.
All right, man. We're going to react to that clip. We're going to react to that clip because we got that posted, but you over here gassing it. I was on your ass. I was on your ass like, nigga, y'all not getting no damn George Pickens. But that's me as a fan, as a Giants fan who doesn't want you to get George Pickens. So
right.
I'm
here me as a Cowboy, as a very, very attention to detailed, understanding Jerry language Dallas Cowboy fan, telling you, bro, He's coming through.
Bruh,
We ain't even got to argue about
hey,
it.
hey, Austin, listen, but you got me in a trick bag because you had some insider info and you were baiting me to deny the
If it's
shit.
about the Cowboys
and
and
then
it come out my
listen
mouth,
what happened. Listen what
it's
happened.
probably true.
The next week after we shot that episode, traded to the Cowboys. I was like, no fucking way. This nigga Austin is an insider for real.
Yeah.
For real.
I know a guy that if he say it, it's probably true. So yeah.
We can move on to the Chiefs and then we'll get into
because I think we really gotta get into this mock draft work. I think that's what they really want.
Yeah,
especially my man right here, my man Brian. Does he fall behind JSN because of Keenan Allen? I don't think so. I think JSN was always going to be drafted before him. But I do think that, I don't think that Keenan Allen coming through is really going to affect Ladd at all. Ladd is a very, very good wide receiver. Like some people, like film watchers, they believe that Ladd had the best film out of all the rookie wide receivers, out of all of them. They believe that Ladd had the best film. So like here's the thing, that the secret about wide receivers in the NFL, when you're actually really good at wide receivers, you demand targets. So, this could be a situation where, Keenan Allen does still get anywhere between 90 to 120 targets, but that has nothing to do with Ladd McConkey's production. So he's still going to do his thing. They just needed another weapon on offense. It's similar to what we're doing with the T. Higgins and Jamar Chase, but on a better, obviously a higher level, similar to what the Cowboys are trying to do with CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens. Just because George Pickens came through doesn't stop the show for CeeDee Lamb. If anything, it makes it easier for him to bake his way.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
And it would have been worse if they didn't really add much for Ladd McConkey, because now everybody cluing in on him. So now they could get a little bit more creative with the offense. Now, at the end of the day, when they lost to the Texans in the playoffs, you got to remember he had 14 targets, 9 receptions, almost 200 yards, 197 yards, and a touchdown.
Yeah, and his quarterback just had 4 picks. We had to make sure we let him know that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Just had to make sure we let him know.
Chill on my boy Herbert, man. He trying.
He's my man too, bro. But we gotta. People don't really watch him, so we gotta let him know what he did that day.
Yeah.
Wait, so you want to go ahead and talk about Chiefs Kingdom real quick?
Wait. Hold on. He did that. Didn't he let Trevor Lawrence come back? And never mind. Let's get to the Chiefs. Damn. That's crazy. Damn.
For some people, playoff losses and like big game losses, and losing to people don't matter. The other, it depends on if we like the quarterback or not.
Shit.
But one thing is true: we've never seen Justin Herbert win a big game, an important game. We've never seen it.
He's very quarterbacky though. So
we like the way it looks coming out of his hands. We like the way he looks. So you know what I mean? It's just one of those things. But you ready to hit you?
Yeah, with the Chiefs, they went ahead and went left tackle. Josh Simmons. He's been
one of the best left tackles in this entire draft.
I can't believe they got him. I can't believe it. I was like,
well, he had a torn Achilles tendon.
But even before the draft, we were getting news that wasn't really that big of a deal.
It was going to be right. He was going to be available. I mean, it's medical issues. Again, this is what the Chiefs do. You mess up. Redskins, I'm pretty sure. I think it was the Redskins. I think they drafted before the Chiefs, right? Yeah, they selected the left tackle that they selected. A few other teams in the back end of the round selected the tackles of their choice, and they let one of the best tackles in the draft fall to him due to the injury. And when the Chiefs are back in the Super Bowl, it's probably going to be because of him. Not even joking. I'm dead ass right now.
There wasn't there some trade action there, or how did
they traded with Philadelphia?
But so Washington could have had Simmons over Connerly from Oregon.
Yes.
I mean, I guess it's good for us. as you know, in the division, I guess. But
Correct.
besides that, the Chiefs, you know, like Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Xavier Worthy, you know, Travis Kelce. We'll see if he's really in form or if he's, you know, he's getting to turn at Taylor Swift concerts and album parties. But it's the Chiefs, man. What do you want us to say, bro?
Yeah, I mean, they even when their offense was trash, they still found a way to win the game. You know, and they just until they start losing to these teams that you know, need to beat them, like the Broncos in the playoffs. What are we supposed to say, bro? Like the Bills got them. The Bills will whoop the Chiefs' ass in the regular season, but for whatever reason, when it's time for it to be Bills versus Chiefs, Chiefs ready to go belt the ass, and the Bills do what they did. You and I'm not even trying to bring this up, but you last year you was running with the Bills. You was like, yo, they got him this time. They got him this time, and yeah, you know what I mean? Like first drive, you said, "Yo, I immediately regretted what I said to you."
Yeah. I was off him after that. I was off him. I mean,
yes. To the answer to this question, yes, absolutely. I would be fine with Pacheco as my running back too, because at the way that I design my team, my running back two only needs to get me 10 points. All I need out of my running back two is to not dud. You ain't even got to go crazy. And I think with the way that the offense is ran, they're gonna do their thing. And Pacheco, people forget, like he didn't run well because he came back and he started playing football after breaking his leg. Like he broke his leg, and like people were like, "Oh, well, he's going to come back." Yeah, he's going to come back, and he's probably going to be healthy, but he's not going to be ready to tote the rock. He just broke his leg. So that was what, some 8, 9, 10 months ago. I think now he's fully healthy, and I think honestly, based on the offense that we're talking about and the winners that the Chiefs are, we're going to get a value on Isaiah Pacheco. Like you getting him after James Conner, after Kenneth Walker, if all those guys go and Isaiah Pacheco's there for you, you're probably going to get you're going to get nice value there. And
so
again, I'm not saying that he's going to be a running back one or anything, but he's definitely going to be able to provide you 60 yards and possibly a touchdown.
We're on the opposite sides of this. I'm a little bit scared about what Kareem Hunt might be able to provide and dip into his carries. It wouldn't
be Kareem Hunt. It would be Elijah Mitchell.
Yeah, if he could stay healthy.
You know what I mean? So
that backfield is just sketchy to me. Like I don't really want parts of that backfield. I want parts of Rashee Rice or Xavier Worthy, really.
Right, which is fine.
Really, and I want no parts of Travis Kelce. I will take Pat Mahomes, but I feel like he's just going to go too early. You know, he's a fan favorite. He tends to go, you know, pretty early. But I would take Pat Mahomes too, because if they want to win this division, they definitely have to score some points. And if they could have a healthy unit of pass catchers, then I think he could have a good year in fantasy this year and be maybe a little bit undervalued when it comes to ADP right now.
Yeah, see, because that's kind of how I see it. It's like the way if the majority feels like how you feel, it's baked into the ADP. So it's like, you know what I mean? Again, I'm not overpaying for Isaiah Pacheco. I don't even got to overpay for Travis Kelce right now. I don't have to overpay for nobody on the Chiefs offense. And y'all don't think Pat Mahomes might feel like bombing shit this year? Like he's kind of already said that was the thing he worked on this offseason. Yeah, Rashee Rice is probably most likely due to the fact that he took a guilty plea. He accepted that guilty plea on a felony charge, like on a few felony charges. He's probably getting 6 games. They are the Chiefs, and you know it gets a little weird up there. Tyreek Hill never got suspended for beating the shit out of his baby mama. So like it gets a little weird up there.
That's not allegedly. That's not allegedly.
Allegedly. But yeah, we're going to be. It's one of those situations where Rashee Rice, yeah, he's going to sit at the beginning of the year, but after that, when he gets back, he is the one that is going to be getting all of those Travis Kelce targets from the past years. That's going to be the role he's in. He's going to be in that role, getting all that PPR, getting all those PPR scamming targets, finding places in between the zone and sitting down. Pat's going to hit him. They're going to move the sticks, and then when they lower the defense to sleep, it's going to probably be Isaiah Worthy bomb, and that might be the remedy right there. Like they might get to bombing, like they really might get to bombing. So if everybody's sleeping on the Chiefs right now, yeah, I would go ahead and take those flyers. Even Marquise Brown, like don't overpay for him, but if he's there,
damn, you think he lost his nickname? Like you're not calling him Hollywood no more?
Okay, I mean he might show us Hollywood this year. He might not.
So he gotta earn it for you though.
Yeah, hey, he earned it fast as hell with Pat Mahomes as his quarterback. You know what I mean?
Well, I kind of like Rashee Rice being gone for a little bit because Xavier Worthy, we're going to see him without it, and then I feel like the Chiefs are going to take a major step up once Rashee Rice gets back and Xavier Worthy gets a little bit more burn as a top target for that offense. But in terms of players getting suspended, how do you feel about, like, let's say he gets 6 games because they're expecting a lengthy suspension. So 6 games is pretty lengthy. How do you feel about him or taking like a Jordan Addison that we know is suspended for 3 games?
If they are dropping in my leagues due to suspension, I'm going to target. I might still target Rashee Rice and just understand like I need to prepare for the fact that he's going to miss some games. And again, we just talked about Emeka Egbuka. We just talked about your man Ricky P. Like, all right, yeah. To start off the season, I'm gonna have Ricky P and I'm gonna have Emeka, and they'll be able to eat and they'll be able to hold it down for the 6 games until my man gets back, and he's gonna be back fresh, not with 6 weeks on his belt, ready to bake. I'm still gonna have Ricky P probably. Eventually, Emeka and Chris Godwin are probably going to intertwine. And there might be like a phasing out process or something like that. They're not going to just not give Chris Godwin his position back.
Are you drafting any Chris Godwin? He's on my no draft list.
Hell yeah. I'm drafting everybody. If he's on your no draft list, that means that he's falling down in ADP. I'm not overdrafting. I'm not drafting him in the 5th round. But hell yeah, I'll take him in the 8th round. Hell yeah, I'll take him in the 9th round. He's in the 10th.
Well, that's what I mean. Like I have to rename that list because I don't mean he can't be on my team, but I need to see him rounds after his current ADP.
But that's the thing. His shit is currently falling. Like there was a time where he was
needs
a
to fall
round,
a little
like
bit more
pick.
For me because
and
to me,
like let me see where he's
drafting Egbuka 1st round tells me, yeah, we're not that confident about this guy's health. He's had multiple surgeries for his issues, so I'm just not. That's not someone I really want to rely on. That's like a bench stash type, And where am I really getting that? And can I get some better players or more reliable players or just younger players with less wear and tear at those positions in these fantasy drafts?
Damn, I'm trying to find my current ADP shit right quick. Can't find it. It's okay. It's all right. But yeah, no, I think is it right here? No, it's not. But yeah, man, I mean it's just everybody is like for me, it flows. Like that's why I do best ball. I love best ball because one week somebody's stock can be very, very high. The next week, that same person's stock could be down to the ground. When we're playing in leagues where you can pick up players, you can stash players, you can sit players, I don't have a problem drafting somebody that I know is going to produce eventually. I'm not going to have a team full of these guys, but odds are Brandon Ayuk's going to be on one of my team, like on the team, on the roster. Odds are Chris Godwin's going to be on the roster. Odds are a Joe Mixon might be on the roster. I'm not saying all 4 of them going to be on the squad, but at some point, there's probably going to be a time where nobody wants to buy at all, and I'm gonna buy on it. I'm gonna buy the dip. One thing about me, I'm buying the dip, especially if I'm already baking in the draft.
Yeah,
My
I
man Chris
mean,
Wavy talking about Travis Kelce getting too turned. He ain't think about no
nah.
football. He getting too turned.
Nah. Chris is a troll. He talking about me. He see me sipping. He
Oh,
don't. He's the one I told you. He don't drink caffeine. He don't do nothing. His body's a temple, like a thought.
pure nigga. I mean, pure energy right there.
Yeah.
Pure. Wake up. You ready to go?
He got a live, laugh, love banner in his crib, probably.
You know what I'm saying? Good for him. I hope the lady put it up for him. You know what I mean? But Brian asked if we were going to be mocking on Sleeper. We're not. It's going to be
Fantasy
pros. So if you want to get into our mock, when we get in, we'll let you know the information, and you can rock too if you want to get in with us.
I mean, I'm on it right now. There's 3 spots open in this PPR that starts in 6 minutes.
All right, let's see what we got. Let me see if I can shoot over there real fast. Let me see.
Yeah, let me know how you doing with that. Let me just look at any other thing.
What's the 12 teamer?
Yeah,
805.
Yeah.
What's the end in it?
95103. Yep.
All right, I got the A spot. Let me see.
Oh shit, I'm not logged in.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, hold on.
All right, well, I got the 8th. If you in, let me know. I press continue.
Wait,
it says mock draft starts in 56 seconds.
Did I get it? What was it end in?
I think it was 103. 95103.
Nah, I feel like I didn't get in.
All right, you want me to back out?
Yeah, back out.
All right.
Damn, yo, I thought I was logged in.
Damn, technology be playing too much.
Hey, there's one at 709.
809?
Yeah, 809.
All right. Yeah, that one's all right. Let's get in that one.
That one's pretty empty.
All right, 261.
Yeah. 261.
Right. I'm gonna go in the middle. I'm gonna do the 6th spot.
I'm taking number 2. I don't think I got a high pick like that. But Brian 7 or whoever else, if y'all want to join in, there is a lot of options.
It starts at 8 minutes. So
it starts in 8 minutes if you want to be a part of the draft. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, so you took pick 6?
Yeah, I'm taking pick 6. That way I'm in the middle. I gotta use a little bit more bandwidth. I don't get the advantage of being at the end of the round, starting the runs and shit like that. I gotta play off of everybody else.
Yeah, I went middle, and then the last time I think I did end of draft, or maybe I did end of draft first, then I did middle
first.
No, I was in the middle.
Last week you were second. I was first, you were second.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Damn, I wish I picked a different spot then because there's a lot of options.
Yeah, but I'm rocking with 6, so I'm in the middle. You can get at any end you want, and we'll do what we do.
Yeah, we got it right here.
You know,
we good.
It's gonna be fun.
Get this shit out of here. Let me see if I can get this out of here. No.
Nah, you probably might not be able to.
I think I just did.
Oh, you did? Let's see. Let's see what we got.
Not just because you an engineer now, little tech engineer. Like I don't have my credentials myself, you know. But so I know everybody kind of probably has their favorite player that they might want in the first, no matter what. So let's say you get 101. Are you just straight up going CeeDee Lamb still?
That would be a little bit harder, but I wouldn't mind it. Like I don't get into the whole bag. I got a TikTok that I'm gonna drop about CeeDee Lamb, but like what people don't know is like CeeDee Lamb and Jamar Chase. Like
follow us on TikTok, by the way, and YouTube and Twitch.
When Dak is fully healthy, that season, their points per game average was very similar. And over the past, I think it's like 2 years or whatever, CeeDee Lamb has averaged like 1 year. 1 year when he had his historical season, he averaged 23 points a game. That's the most fantasy football points by a wide receiver like over that span of time. Like he is comparable to Jamar Chase. However, like if we're talking about like Jamar Chase, I think I think that
I think CD Lamb's going to have better quarterback play too.
I mean, Joe Burrow, you can't ask for better quarterback play than Joe Burrow.
You said Jamar Chase. I thought you were talking about Justin Jefferson.
No, Jamar Chase. Faison asked for the Twitch. You got the Twitch link for us?
The Twitch link. 1 second.
Put that joint in the chat for him. We get the Twitch for him. We need to get that Twitch going. For your bro, if all 364 y'all could go ahead. Yeah. We're gonna grade them. Yeah, we're gonna grade it, or we're gonna show every grade at the end. We're gonna show the grade of every team that got drafted at the end, Brian. So if you in that joint, we got it. But yeah, if y'all can get in, if y'all can start adding up to the Twitch, we would appreciate that shit a lot. That's where we really want to get it going at, is our Twitch. Like right now, we got 366 viewers. So we can start get our community popping over there in Twitch. We're gonna be a real problem. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be the whole matter of fact mafia and shit.
For sure. And then we're gonna be in the Waves Cord. If you on, I know you're on Twitter, so I know some of y'all already in Waves. But how many? Well, we got 4 minutes.
Yeah, you say you linking it.
Last bathroom break.
You know what I mean? So we gonna go crazy. Y'all gonna be the first ones to know when we like in the middle of the season when shit popping off. Y'all gonna be over here talking about, man, we found them first. We found matter of fact first. We the real mafia. We trying to be like, we trying to get like, it's Kai and all of them. They talk about sports sometimes, but they don't know sports. Like they're streamers, but they don't know sports. We want to be them first streamers that are like really giving y'all content, every aspect of sports. Like when it's like time for the games to go, we're going to be doing live streams during the games. Y'all going to see how wild I act when the Cowboys is playing football. I'm going to be going to a few games. I'm going to go to the Thanksgiving game, and then I'm going to probably be at the Philly game in Dallas, both in Dallas. My father has season tickets, so I try to get out to a few games out that way. And I'm gonna bring the in real life stream. I'm going to interview some junks. We're going to have a whole lot of fun with this shit. Like, I got a lot of content ideas that we're going to really be rocking with. Like, Sunday going to be a whole event. Like, and don't let the Cowboys actually be good. Because if they are, I'm going to be uncontrollable. But I'm going to always show respect and love to everybody else's team. I'll never be one of those Cowboy fans that just delusional. Even when we lose, like, I'll be owning it. I'll be sick as hell. But I'll be like, we ass. We suck. So appreciate y'all following the stream. Appreciate y'all, man. Thank you, MVP for Life 3. Shout out to your number. That's my favorite number 2. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Brian, active in the stream, liking it up. We trying to go crazy. You too. Shout out to Faison also, dropping a follow in the sub. We're going to get all that enabled. It's going to go crazy. And then right there, that's the
Twitch. I came back at the perfect time.
Yeah, you did. Oh, it's time to go. All right, bet.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Right. Let's do it. Let's get it. All right. Hey, he wants us. Don't forget, we got to show team 1 at the end of the show.
He wants to see team 1. He wants team 1, bro. Right. Yeah. All right. I'm up. Not gonna lie, man. I gotta get my boy. No matter where he at. No Diddy.
Oh, that's why you asked me.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
That's why you asked me.
That's why I asked you.
I mean, at the end of the day, if he has the potential to be the wide receiver 1. Like, it's not out of the realm of like
exactly. Listen, especially if you play. I'm assuming everybody in here played fantasy last year. A lot of people's number 1s were fucking them up. So if you could just hit on your number 1 and they could play like a number 1 draft pick in fantasy, you good. I think he will, barring injury. But when it comes to the quarterback position, he had Tim Boyle, Tommy DeVito, Daniel Jones, and Tyrod Taylor all throwing him the ball, man. Now he has Russell Wilson. Now you have Russell and Jameis, who that nigga damn near revived Jerry Jeudy's career. And then we have Jackson Dart. Shout out to Jackson Dart. You know what I mean? He's going to be the best rookie quarterback coming out of this draft, hands down, over Cam Ward, over Shador, your boy. So
all right. I mean, that's a lot. That's a lot of shot calling right there. That's what we call that. It's a lot of shot calling right there. So
call my shots
y'all go ahead and clip that up. Y'all heard y'all was talking some go yet? Oh no. I'm on the clock now. Okay, so CD's gone.
CD. So I like the situation. I got my boy now.
But see, again, it doesn't hurt me. You know what I mean? I'm prepared. There's no surprises for the prepared mind, and I'm prepared. So CD being gone don't stop no show. You know what I mean? I don't go into the draft thinking I'm getting CD Lamb. I hope I get him, but if I don't, you know, we gotta conduct this thing the right way. And so I'm gonna go with the next player I believe will be a game breaker, and that's Jahmyr Gibbs. Offense is still talented. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to do his thing, PPR, and also he can just break it at any given time. So, especially those games when David Montgomery wasn't in, he was scoring close to 30 points a game. I think now this year, due to the fact that they aren't going to be up as much, they're going to need him more. So he's going to be involved in the passing game, which is going to be good for me. And also, you know, he's a game breaker. Saquon going, it's a good pick. Puka going too. Those some nice picks. This is what I would expect. If we're in a serious league, like this is kind of how I would expect for it to go. A lot of people are kind of worried a little bit about Matthew Stafford, but he'll be straight. And don't forget, Jimmy Garoppolo's over there. And Jimmy Garoppolo, even though you don't want him on your football team, he can still throw the ball to the wide receiver. So it's
especially a receiver like Puka.
Yeah. So this is where it's going to be fun for me because I'm in the middle of the draft. So I kind of really got to play off of what everybody else does. I don't get to really dictate any of the runs. I just hope that I got somebody that I really, really fuck with fall to me. And I think I might be all right. What we doing? What it looking like? Oh yeah. Where we at? Nico Collins went. I'm sick.
You thought he was going to be there? So
Bro,
if I don't get Neighbors, I'm definitely going running back first round for sure. And I'm trying to get 2 running backs in my first 3 picks because year after year, I've been playing fantasy for over a decade. And year after year, running back is always something that people are trying to trade for. You're trying to find a sleeper in the waiver wire. I don't want to have to deal with that. So that's what I'm targeting early because they're not going to be there like the receivers will later in the draft. So, I mean, you could go, like, for example, JC, Brian Thomas, Lad McConkey. That's a good duo. We got
this one's tough for me because I really
AJ Brown. Go ahead.
I ain't even gonna lie. I like 18, 19, and 20. Like I really do. Like I really like Jackson Smith and Jigba, but I gotta go Trey McBride here. I'm a boomer fantasy football player. And just like I was telling y'all earlier about strength of schedule, guess who has the best strength of schedule or the easiest strength of schedule?
The Niners.
Arizona.
Are you talking about four tight ends?
For the tight end. Yeah.
Okay.
Arizona has 5 stars, and this is per Fantasy Pros where we're at. You can check it out on there. Arizona has 5 stars. San Francisco has 3. They are in the top 10 though. They are in the top 10, but they're at number 3. Arizona's at number 1. They play the most indoor games, and last year Trey McBride would have averaged close to 19 points per game.
Give me Chase Brown.
Some damn touchdowns.
I just got Chase Brown, so I got Neighbors and Chase Brown.
Nice.
And we coming back around too, so
nice.
And guess what I'm gonna get? It's making me kind of. I don't now. I'm thinking about. I don't really want to be in the middle. I'd rather be at the end or the beginning. But if I am in the middle, that's a good chance of me getting Neighbors regardless. If I'm at the end, I'm not getting Neighbors. So I'm going to know if I'm at the end, probably not getting Neighbors. But like I said, and I'm going to keep saying this for every mock we do. Hold on. Save that thought. Who did he just get? He just got Tyreek Hill. Not getting him there. Give me Bucky or Jonathan Taylor. Give me Bucky. And boom. I got my two running backs. Now I can focus on other areas and get some running backs later. It's the type of draft I want to have. But like I was saying, the first 2 rounds, I think it's hard to fuck up if you know what you're doing, to be honest. I think it's hard to fuck up this year because there's just so much talent at these positions.
See, like, I'm cool with this. Like I'm so cool with this right now.
You taking Devontae Adams over Jonathan Taylor? All right,
bro. I already got Jahmyr Gibbs as my running back. As my running back 1. I'm good.
But you need 2.
I mean, look, you need to and do your thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Everybody doing their thing. And me personally, the reason I did pick 6 is because most people don't like picking in the middle of the round. But for me, even in sports, I practice the hardest shit first. So I'm gonna practice figuring out how to pick at 6 to where it's like, all right, if I do have one of those middle round picks, 5, 6, 7, all right, how do I do it? What do I need to get on? You know, because I'm in the middle of every run. So me right now, I feel like there's going to be weeks where I can have a potential wide receiver 1 with Devontae Adams. I can have a wide receiver. I can have a tight end 1 with Trey McBride, and I could have the running back 1 with Jahmyr Gibbs. So for me personally, I'm not too upset with what it's looking like for me. But based on the draft, we'll see how it goes, and we'll see what the grades are looking like at the end. And we don't just look at Fantasy Pros grade; we go to also the Fantasy Football analysts, and we check out their grades too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Brian. So Brian, it sounds like you got your draft shit. Your shit doesn't happen. You already got your draft shit set up. So you number 1 in your main draft. It sounds like.
Yeah, he do this. He love this shit. He ain't new to this. He true to this.
I mean, so in terms of taking the risk of Tyreek, I mean, fair enough. But I gotta see who went after him. Like, you're obviously not going to get T. Higgins and him. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I probably would have just punted on receiver there and got another tight end, or maybe even got Lamar Jackson. If I was one-on-one, Jamar Chase, Josh Jacobs, and Lamar, I'd probably do that because I don't know I don't know if Mike McDaniel's going to be able to change up his offense enough and really make that really productive.
Well, one of the things that's also in Brian's favor is that Tyreek Hill gets traded
I just don't see it. I feel like a lot of teams are off his antics. Like if he wasn't full of antics, teams care about that because if you're trading for him, you're trying to win a Super Bowl, which he would be locked in for a Super Bowl, and he's a Super Bowl champion. But I mean, where's his mental space at compared to when he was winning those rings? Because when did that Dolphins trade happen? You up?
Okay. All right. So right here, I'm a kind of there's actually a lot that I like at running back right here. I'm not even gonna lie. But again, see, I really want to get James Conner. Like, I'm not even about to lie to you. I want to get James Conner. But I think the right thing to do.
You don't want to stack at the same team.
Yeah, and like
Chuba over Alvin Kamara.
Yeah, I just don't trust that offense.
I think I would do it too. Yeah, I think the Panthers going to have a much better offense.
Yeah, I really don't trust that offense. And see, here's the thing. Right now, like I don't really fuck with Breece Hall where he's going, but the New York Jets, they have one of the best schedules for running backs. So it's like you might not want to
give me Braylon Allen.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's where you're going with it?
Yeah. Right.
No, I feel that. Oh,
and like for
I know who I want. Ooh. Oh, I'm up? Oh, say less. Say less. Actually, damn, that's tough. Ugh. Damn. All right. I'm gonna tell you who I want. Hopefully he doesn't get grabbed. But I'm gonna go Cortland Sutton here because I think he's gonna have a great year with Bo Nix. So that's my 2 receivers. I mean, this team is hard. Hold on. I might need that 2nd or 3rd pick. Hopefully my guy is still there. Let's see where Bro Brian goes.
Where who goes?
Bro Brian, pick number 1. So he has DK, Tyreek. Keep in mind, it's funny. Is Brian, are you Bro Brian? Or is that just
Brian is him. Yeah.
Is that actually him? Nah, I think he's just trying to lock in.
No, that's him.
Is that him?
He's drafting. He's drafting at 1.
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
Shit. I guess I missed out on that. Give me Tech. That's who I wanted to be there. Yep.
Yeah.
So now, boom. I'm loaded.
See, and again, Like I'm cool with this. I love Jalen Waddle. I love Jalen Waddle. So I'm like, I'm not
I'm
tripping.
probably not going to end up with him.
Right. But like me, I'm like, all right, cool. 3-time thousand yard wide receiver. Y'all talking bad about Tyreek Hill. Y'all praising Jalen Waddle. His college quarterback is his NFL quarterback. If anybody
But
going to bake, it's going to be him.
he just be hurt though.
And if hey, and look, that's why I got him where I'm able to get him. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why. Like I'm not saying that he's flawless. If he was flawless, he would be drafted 3 rounds higher.
Your team right now just smells to me that you're going to be trading for receiver or going receiver.
It's PPR. It's PPR.
It
So at the end, and you got to remember, you're looking at my receivers, but not realizing that Trey McBride is my wide receiver 1 for real. He averaged 19 without. He had 2 touchdowns all year last year.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
But are you going to double?
Are
you going to double up at tight end where you could potentially put him in your flex some weeks?
I probably don't get cute like that. I probably won't get cute like that just because I don't know if that value will be there at tight end. But we're in PPR format, so what I do know is that I can potentially get value with a PPR RB and or the Demario Douglases of the world, the Khalil Shakurs of the world. Not trying to get my shit up, but you know what I'm saying? Those cats, again, just give me the 13 points, baby. Seven receptions for 74 yards. We let the big dogs do the heavy lifting.
Yeah. And this is going to be going a lot faster because now we have 5 people on auto, which is cool because it's a nice mix. So definitely love these type of exercises, especially as we get through the preseason and we, it doesn't tell you the most. It tells you something.
Yeah, no, for sure.
You see how he doubled up at tight end there? He has George Kittle and TJ Hawkinson. That's a T-Boz ass nigga.
Yeah, see, that's why I think she got me traumatized, low key. I really think she got me traumatized, bro. I think she's part of the reason that I'm gonna just go ahead and get my tight end out the way, and I had to worry about that shit for the rest of the draft. Shout out to T-Boz, by the way.
Yeah, shout out to T-Boz. By the way, are you getting Drake London in the first over I'm taking a lot of people over Drake London at the bottom of the. I'm taking Jacobs. I'm taking Chase Brown. I'm taking JSN. I'm taking Henry. I'm taking Jenkins.
You said the first. In the second round.
No, I'm talking about he got Drake London at the 12th spot, first round. You up?
Yeah, but some people would take Devin A-Chain. You know what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where you're not really tripping about it.
Yeah, but he already. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying.
I'm going boom or bust with it.
Who'd you just get?
Oh yeah, for sure.
You got Travis Hunter.
Sure, I could do this.
Okay.
Can I rank Ingram, Andrews, and Njoku? I think that right now at the moment, Mark Andrews is being underdrafted. I think David Njoku could potentially be a tight end 1, and I think Evan Ingram, based on the offense that he's going to be in, is also going to be one of those at the back end of the round or the back end of the draft. If you want to go ahead and take him, he might not ever, do nothing to go nuclear, but he's always good for 5 catches for 57 yards. Like some players, you're not going to have a star-studded team. You know what I mean? Especially if you're picking in the middle of the round like me. So you got to kind of create a draft where you got some boomer bust guys, and then you got some guys that they got a nice little floor that you can just, all right, cool. He got his 6 little receptions for 40 yards, 48 yards. Got my 10.8 points. He didn't ruin me at the tight end position, but my wide receiver went crazy because Tyreek Hill had 2 touchdowns and Jamar had 40-point burger. You know what I mean? So it's like you just want certain players to be the reason that you don't lose your week, and your studs got to be your studs. My entire team for real is stingent on. Oh shit! I'm on the clock. Let me start rapping.
Yeah, I just went Caleb Johnson. I could have had RJ Harvey, but I didn't want all these Denver players. So I got
Right.
Bo Nix. I have Cortland Sutton. You're going Joe Mixon. So
Yes, sir.
you're living your raps about
Hey,
taking these niggas.
I
You
can't
living your
cap.
raps.
You know what I'm saying? Because look, yeah, I don't know when he's gonna get back. He's probably gonna be on pub. But after week 6, he's coming back to a team, like I told you, has a very, very good offense. Let me see what their strength. Let me see if they anywhere in the strength of schedule situation. I think they are. I want to say Houston's top 5. Oh no. Yeah. Wait. No. They had the top 5. They're going to be a top 5 offense base. I mean, they're going to be one of the better top 10 offense. And because of that, I think they're going to also win a lot of games. They got a good defense. So I'm kind of banking on him coming back. If he's going to be out 6 games, he's going to be healthy, fresh, and he's going to be the running back 1 on the Houston Texans. So as long as that offense is clicking, which I think it will be with CJ Stroud in his 3rd year, Nico Collins, potentially Jaden Higgins on the outside, Christian Kirk. I think the only thing you missing is a healthy Joe Mixon that's already had 6 games off. Go ahead, let's finish the last 10 weeks of this motherfucker strong. You know what I mean? Like, and now I like I'm cool with that because I'm cool with Chuba Hubbard at the beginning of the year, and obviously I'm starting Jahmyr Gibbs every single game outside of him being injured or if there's a bye. So it's one of those situations where for sure. And at where we're drafting right now, everybody else is in a they're in a running back by committee situation. So Joe Mixon will be the bell cow running back, odds are, for Houston if he is healthy. If he's not, then I'm screwed. But that's just how the game goes. I'm trying to win this motherfucker. You feel me? I'm trying to win.
Nah, I feel that. Damn, what was I about to say? Shit, you were rapping for a minute. I forget. Damn, Khalil Shakir just went. Jordan Mason went. Ricky Pearsall. Oh yeah, I was gonna rank the tight ends. Brian Seven said, "Can y'all rank Ingram, Andrews, and Njoku?" I would go Ingram, Njoku, Andrews personally. That's how I would go. What was your ranking? I know you were talking about it earlier.
I would due to the fact that Isaiah likely is hurt right now. I would go Andrews is where he's going to be because he's going to always be getting the red zone targets. So I don't.
I switched my pickup. I forgot about the likely thing.
Yeah,
Ingram in that order that you asked. Actually,
I'm on the clock. I'm tripping. My bad. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get that Jordan Addison money.
Okay, so you really about that? You suspended? Don't care.
But I mean, it's
don't care.
We just gotta hold it down for 3 weeks.
We gotta give me a Ibuka all day.
I would have probably went Ibuka, but I already have Travis Hunter, so it's like, all right, I'm kind of, at some point, like right now, my bench is full of guys that are going to be sitting right now, but when they come back, they're going to really add a boost to my.
Brian, I like the Brock Purdy pick, the value you got him at. I like the Brock Purdy pick. Overall, they have the easiest strength of schedule too. So,
yeah.
And I feel like this is like a revenge tour type year for the Niners. Travis Etienne, I'm not touching him. So, Brian, I don't like that one.
I like him because he's starting. I like him if he's going, like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, if he sucks, he got him in the damn 8th round. Like,
I'm taking Matthew Golden here. I'm copying you. I'm copying you from the other joint. I like that. Give me a Ibuka and Matthew Golden.
You got Matthew. Okay.
Yeah,
all right. You got my guy.
Yep.
All right.
You had to take him. I was thinking Zach Charbonnet, but I'm also like, the way this draft is going right now, I feel like I could get some value of running back here when it comes back to me. Damn, they're going. Yeah. Tajee Spears is out right now, so that's an interesting pickup. Let's see what the running backs that go after him. But Cam Scatterbo's just – I'm not going to get him, and I'm a Giants fan, but, like, I'm not getting him here. He would have to fall to, like, 12th, 13th round for me to get him, to be honest. Like, and obviously I love that we drafted him, but he's hurt right now. And this is an important time for him to learn the offense and get some reps in. And Tyrone Tracy, he's reliable and he's fresh too. Remember, he didn't play he's older. He's like 24, 25, but he converted from receiver to running back in the league. So this is his first crack at running back. He's been doing this thing though, or I think it was his last year. One of the
Am I
other.
about to be back? Am I about to be back up? Let's see what kind of. See, oh yeah, we good. I'm back on the clock. Look, Jerome Ford, fuck it. Like, I don't think, you know what I mean? He's not going to play well the entire year, but right now, Cleveland, they have the third best strength of schedule for running backs. And we know he's going to be the starter at the beginning of the year. So again, like I'm saying, I'm just trying to buy time till Joe Mixon gets back. That's it.
I'm gonna go ahead and take Dylan Sampson here because
same reason.
I mean, I don't know what's going on with Quinshon Jenkins. He doesn't have a contract, and because he's in the AFC North, he probably did that shit. No offense, allegedly. Like, he probably did that shit. So I don't know when he's going to be back. So Dylan Sampson, you know, they got rid of Nick Chubb for a reason. Jaden Higgins a good pick. I like your last two picks, Brian.
Yeah, I would have probably went Jaden Higgins too, but I'm about to. So now, since I got Jerome Ford, that is a position starter, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna smack wide receiver.
I'm just smacking these running backs, man. I'm seeing people that I'd love to have. So I'm going Braylon Allen. Braylon Allen, because he might be that guy. Breece Hall might be on the chopping block. The thing about Breece Hall, you're seeing cryptic tweets from Breece Hall. So don't be surprised if he got traded at the deadline. And then if he goes to a situation where they want to utilize his talents, good for you if you got Breece Hall. But if you're a Braylon Allen owner, you're to the moon. You're out of here.
Shout out ADK. You know what I mean? Shout out our man.
Oh, ADK. Shout out to ADK. Seen him on the timeline. Tyler Warren going there. I still don't have a tight end now that I see. So that'll probably be my next pickup, depending on who's there. But I'm still happy with Braylon Allen over any tight end on the board, including Tucker Kraft, who I think will have a great year in Green Bay. I think that's who's going to win that division is Green Bay. Tucker Kraft's definitely going to be a part of it, but I want me as many serviceable running backs as possible, especially these young bulls. Like, all these guys I got are young. I got no veterans really. Chase Brown, Bucky Irvin, Dylan Sampson, Braylon Allen. So I'm probably good on running backs now. I'll probably be fine with that. I got people that could start day one, people I could wait and see, and I could play the matchup game. Dalton Kincaid, your boy Jake Ferguson. You think Jake Ferguson's undervalued right now? Oh, you're going Drake May.
For sure. I got D. Douglas on the squad. You know what I mean? Drake May. And here's the thing. Drake May going to run. He's going to run. He's going to run the football. He's going to throw it. I'm cool. I'm cool.
I like this. Give me Colston Loveland. They got in the first round. Was he first tight end off the board at 10? Yeah, he went before Tyler Warren. So give me him. Think he's going to be utilizing the offense heavily, especially since, you know.
So how many tight ends do you have? Just one?
Yeah, that was my first tight end.
Oh yeah.
And then he goes Caleb Williams, which that might have been an odd stat, but I need to see more from yo. Nick Chubb, that's a good pick back here. It's a good pick.
I mean, bro, I just don't think he got it.
What, Nick Chubb?
I ain't gonna hold you. I don't think he got it.
I'm not gonna
lie.
Personally,
that's just me personally. When they say that you battled a lot, when the coaching staff is saying basically like, yo, he's been through a lot, we got to work him back, it's letting me know what the situation is.
Give me Bichelle Tootin. I wanted to go receiver, but like, yeah, give me Tootin. I'd probably take. I mean, I probably know the answer to this, but who would you take, Tootin or Nick Chubb? What Brian just did.
Tootin or Nick Chubb? Who would I take? I would probably take Tootin just because he's younger. Honestly, I'm not even trying to play like that. Like I probably would.
Which is funny because Brian got Travis Etienne earlier, so.
But I'm saying at the time, like
I know, but it's just funny. I'm connecting the dots.
Oh yeah. Like I'm cool with where he's going is just one of those things where like Travis Etienne, what happened was he burned a lot of people last year. People were drafting Travis Etienne in the back end of the first round, early in the second round, and he smoked people. So like when that happens, motherfuckers don't forget that shit. Like people had to, I had to cut him. I had to cut him, bro. So like most people, when they do shit like that, they do not like they're not running back. They're not running it back. So for them to go ahead and do what they did, like for them to, you know what I mean, for them to keep him and basically say that he's going to be the starter day one, you're getting value if you get him in the 9th round. You don't really got to do much. Oh, I'm on the clock. Let me stop playing. What do I got to get? I got to get a kicker or some shit.
I'm up. Where is that kid? Did he already get taken?
Mm-hmm.
All right, I keep looking for him. He's not popping up. All right, if he's not going to pop up, I'm going to go ahead and take Chris Boswell over Will Lutz.
See, he taking London over Etienne last year. Like people, yeah, like people don't forget that shit, yo. Like they don't forget, like when you take a player like that and he don't perform, and he basically cooked your first 2 picks, so you're already behind the power curve, and you got to play his ass at least the first few weeks. You can't. There's nothing you can really do with him. You can't trade him because don't nobody want him because he been ass. You can't cut him because you've spent too much capital on him. And it do no good on the bench. So you just kind of like you just stuck. And people don't forget that, bro.
I'm gonna go and get damn, did I get him? Yeah, I got Adam Thielen. It was between Trey Harris is there. I was looking too much at the defenses and whatnot. I probably would have took Trey Harris because I have Tet and I have Malik Neighbors. So if I didn't have either of those, it probably would have been between him and Wan'Dale Robinson. Just because Wan'Dale Robinson's a PPR machine. Like you gotta one of the biggest things you gotta look at is targets when it comes to PPR, especially.
Yo, I got a C+. I'm hyped off that. That's crazy.
I got a C. I got 75.
That's crazy. That
you got the draft pros.
Yeah,
let
me go ahead and share the screen real quick.
Yeah, switch that shit back over.
Let me see where we at. Completed mock. Let's go. Hey, we got you too, Brian. We gonna show your shit. Wait, what's showing right now?
My shit
showing.
I bet. Yeah,
your shit showing. No, it's my shit.
I'm not even looking. Shit? Yeah, that is your shit.
Yeah, that's my shit. All right, let's see. Let's go to the analysis, see what we did. Bro, 79 in the middle rounds is really better than I kind of thought. I ain't even going to hold you.
I haven't gotten anything better than a C, but. So Brian said he got an 86.
86, good shit right here. Let's go. Let's check out Brian's shit first, bro. Let's see how they looking. Let's see what they talking about. Expert opinions. Hey, good shit, Brian. Got some 97s in because of Trayvon. Oh, yeah, I like that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, bro. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. How do you feel about the TreVeyon Henderson? I like it. I like that pick.
So the thing with this is PPR, and with it being with it being PPR, I love TreVeyon Henderson. Obviously, I'm a fan of buying New England's offense in general. So yeah, like I like TreVeyon Henderson. Obviously, his stock went up. He did his thing. He broke, but he really is that kind of back. Like he's a comparable back to. I would probably call him at the moment right now before the season starts. I would call him a poor man's Jahmyr Gibbs, and I like that type of runner. So like obviously he's not going to be getting 25 carries, 25 touches a game, but all he needs is anywhere between 12 to 17, and he's going to make that work. Especially if 4 of those are catches. Oh, they like what you did when you got Caleb Williams. They love Jaden Higgins. They said this is their number one consistent wide receiver, sleeper wide receiver right there.
Yeah,
I got him at your same position last year. Last time we drafted. So that's some good shit. That
Jaden Higgins pick was a good pick.
Yeah. And they said, okay, so they said your what if you would have drafted Chris Olave before you and then drafted a tight end later. So they don't really fuck with him.
Who'd you get it? Who'd he get a tight end?
Let's see. Where's this shit at?
But they gave him 5th overall for it.
Where's his tight end at? I don't even know how to go to his team like that. They got everything but the team. That's crazy.
Pick analysis. Try that.
Yeah, here we go. Right here. Here we go.
You got Tucker Kraft.
Tucker Kraft. See, I don't know about maybe I would get Olave before Tucker Kraft, but like I like Tucker Kraft. I like his offense better, and also like we don't even know what's going on.
I'm not getting Olave over Tucker Kraft. That's why you gotta take these little quote unquote experts with a grain of salt.
Well, but again, he got an 86, but like the experts that really fuck with, like he got a 97. So you got 92, you know. They like the Mecca Buka, the Bucky, the Cortland. They like the Ted, Caleb, Emeka. They don't like Malik.
Of course.
They don't like Chase. But I mean, again, it's pretty solid. You know, you still got some guys that's fucking with your squad a little bit. Let's see what they're talking about with a coup. Let's see what they're talking about. Let's see what they're saying about us.
They really like your tight end.
Okay, 92. I'll take it in the middle round. If I can get a 92 in the middle round, because I do know some of these players are gambles. I'm gambling on, you know, some suspended players. I like I like this right here though. Like if you're telling me that there's going to be a day where I got these three guys starting, I'm cool with it. Mind you, I still got Travis Hunter, and again, so I'm cool with it. And yeah, the guys that don't like my shit, they don't like the players that I'm picking to be boom or bust players. I am aware.
How don't they like Jahmyr? Who doesn't like Jahmyr Gibbs at like pick 6? You were pick 6. Nah, it's Luke too, the bottom.
Luke at the bottom.
Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs. How don't you like that?
I mean,
see, some of these guys, I feel like they're just trying to be different. It's like you're trying to be different.
You want to always have those cats. You know what I'm saying? But like that's why I was happy to pick in the 6th round, which I feel like that middle part of the rounds is very hard. So it's like if I can make it out with a team like this, where it's like, all right, I'm obviously it's a gamble, bro. I'm gambling on Joe Mixon. I'm gambling on. Oh, you want to see the whole draft board? You want to see the whole draft board? All right, I got you. Like, you know, my running backs is cool. My tight end is cool. Let's see if I can make this a little wider for y'all. Then make it wider. Y'all got everything. So yeah. What you want us to look at anything particular, Brian? Or you just want to see where everybody was going? Like,
how did the guy who picked 12th? What was after we're looking at this for a little bit? I want to see how he did with his 2 tight ends and Joe Burrow in your first 5 picks with Drake London. I want to see what Isaiah they thought Pacheco, about this.
He actually kind of ate at 12 because he got Isaiah Pacheco and he got Ricky. I like Jordan Mason. I like Jordan Mason a lot.
It's too many question marks for me on his team. A lot of questions.
This right here, I ain't gonna lie, he got a little freaky right here, but like
he got too freaky.
Like, but I mean, let me see. Let's check. What's buddy's name?
AKJB the joint.
All right, let's see. Let's go. Let's check out what JB talking about.
Yeah, he laughs.
Yeah,
he laughs.
He got a little. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He got a little. Let me see the reach. Jordan Mason, he said was a reach. They like Marvin Mims. Oh, okay. So they're saying that he should have dropped the seed. They're saying he should have got Mike Evans over Joey. And
I like they do the buy shit where it's like, yo, you got these buys here because that's important to pay attention to because those bye weeks where everybody's missing and you're always gonna be like, damn, I forgot. Like I got him and him because we have the bye apocalypse where there's like 6 teams on. There's like 12 teams on bye.
Hey, you need some advice on some late round running backs to take after round 9? I got you.
14-team league. I'm in a 14-team league too this year. Shout out to Waves. So yeah, we should do something on late round running backs because that's why I went running back so early. So I
Yeah,
I
I
don't want
mean,
to really have to deal with that. Really.
you know, I'm not trying to toot my own horn or nothing,
Yeah,
but
let's see
like,
the running backs, man.
you know, running back was this, you know what I'm saying? Like that was where I really kind of killed shit for real. Wait, no, this ain't me. Is this me?
Is that you?
I ended up with Ashton Genty. Nah, this ain't me. It's
Yeah.
somebody else.
Well, you got Drake, man. No, that is you.
No. That's
Oh,
who I should have got. They're saying I should have did
oh.
this.
Oh,
I
okay.
should have did
I
this.
was
I
about
should
to
have
say
swapped it out like
Genty
that.
and Gibbs would be hard,
Would
but
be hard, but I don't think that's
Chuba's
possible.
cool.
Yeah. But again, I think for me, I'm cool with like if
They're
it's
tripping. How would you like my running backs are better than yours?
you
You
think
know
so.
why? Because
So
they
they don't
like
think
the
so.
Jerome Ford pick. Somebody really liked that one.
Well, I mean, you gotta remember, like he's starting, bro. And I just told you that his team has one of the best. Let me
Go
see if I
back
can
to the
show you.
draft board and let
He
me
has one
see
of the
where
best Jones. They got
let
one of
me
the best running backs.
go to the draft
I
board
mean,
and let me see where you got Jerome Ford and I got Dylan Sampson because I got Dylan Sampson.
you got Dylan Sampson after I got Jerome Ford.
Obviously, but how many rounds was
No,
it?
like right after. Like right after. I'm not even joking. Like right after. Let me see.
Right there, round 10. You got him round 10. Oh, we got him in the same round.
Yeah. You got him right after I picked
That's
up Jerome
interesting.
Ford. Like,
So
yeah,
you would
but
take Jerome Ford over Dylan Sampson. So I'm guessing you didn't like his tape.
I mean, it's not that I don't like his tape, but again, bro, I already got my running backs for the long haul. I already got my running back for week 6 and later. That's Joey. That's Joe Mixon. So I already got Joe Mixon for that stash. Joe Mixon's getting stashed. I need a running back for tomorrow, and that's going to be Chuba and also Jerome Ford. Which again, I told you, I really only want 10 points from my running back. I believe Truba can
Your
do
running
that.
back too.
My running back too, for my running back too. I really believe Truba can do that. Can for real probably give me close to 12 to 15 points. But like worst case scenarios, if something weird happens, I think Jerome Ford with whatever quarterback they're going to be playing with, they're going to be trying to establish the run, especially if the defense is doing their thing. Which reportedly at practice today, they had a joint practice with the Eagles, and the defense was like kind of killing shit. I don't want no smoke. I'm sure there's a Philly fan in here right now, and I know how y'all get. It's too early for that shit. We can do it in September. We're not going to do it in August. But yeah, so that was just, you know what I mean? That was that situation. But yeah, bro, I think I ain't gonna lie. I really like Bro Brian's team a lot. Like I do. I mean, outside of maybe the DK Metcalf situation,
I think Metcalf's going to work out. I'm kind of I don't know. I don't like the Tyreek Hill pick personally, or the Travis Etienne pick.
But
Those are two picks from his team I don't like. But he
I like
makes
what he
up
did
for
right
it right
here.
after. Yeah,
I really like what he did, like
or the
right
Travis
here.
Kelsey pick. I don't really like that.
And I don't even think he needed to get Caleb. I think he could have ran.
Well,
Got another tight end or something.
He's doing that thing, which I don't mind, where you might have to just go by matchup. You got the Broncos defense this week. All right, let me go ahead and start Caleb.
Well, but Brock is going to have he's going to have one of the best schedules for a quarterback this year.
Who, Brock?
You know
yeah,
like,
that is true.
So it's like you're good. Brock going to be good until his bye.
And
they got something to prove.
And sometimes when people do that, you doing the multiple quarterback thing. A lot of times people pick the wrong quarterback that week, and now you're dealing with that. Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
See, that's always been my thing. That's always been my personal gripe with it is that I can't. And when I have two quarterbacks on my team, I'm never getting it right. And I don't think it's a jinx or anything like that. It's just I think I overthink the position when I have two players. Where if I just have one, like I tell you all the time, I just want 18 points, bro. If you can get me to 18 points, anything over 18 is a blessing. But if you could just give me to 18, the rest of the team's supposed to be able to compete. You know what I mean? Like I'm supposed to get my advantage at running back. I'm supposed to have an advantage at tight end. I'm hoping that one of the three wide receivers comes through, and I hope that the rest just don't let the squad down. Like that's kind of how I would my ideal Sunday. That's how my ideal Sunday would go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Last thing on this, because I know what you're gonna say, but I want to get your take on it. How early are you taking Broncos defense? Because if there's a defense I would take early. I mean, you were playing fantasy during the days when Legion of Boom that was like they were getting picked like middle of the draft type shit. You know what I mean? I mean, long with the new offensive rules, you're not getting that no more. But this Broncos defense is looking crazy, man. So
I mean, again, like that criteria, you can win off of that. Like there's been a time my man Allen in one of my drafts, shout out my man Allen. We've been drafting together probably for close to 10 years now. I think we're going on year 8 or 9. One of the years he literally had either it was like New England's defense or maybe it was even Dallas's defense. But like he had it, like his defense was going crazy. Like his defense was going nuts. Like literally his defense was averaging double-digit points every single week. And like that was an advantage. I don't know if that's like something that I can depend on to where I'm drafting it early. Like I can't overpay for that chance because
let's see. I mean, listen, hear me out. You got Drake May that same round. Would you take maybe a different quarterback?
I want Drake May. I want Drake May because you know my favorite thing. I want the quarterback that runs, and Drake May is running.
All right, scroll down a little bit on the draft board. Let me see who went after. Herbert, Love. That's your boy Jordan Love, though. What if you ended up with Broncos?
It is my boy, but he hurts.
He not.
Bro, if I can leave, if I had the 6th pick and I leave if I lead the draft with Drake May, I'm ready to ball. Like, and that's after all y'all doing y'all's thing. That's like Justin Fields went earlier in the round. So I really, for real, I probably would have gotten Justin Fields if he was there at 11. But like, all right, cool. I'm just going, and I took Drake May before Caleb. I think Caleb was rated higher than Drake. And I think Jared Goff was too. Maybe Jordan Love or Justin, but no, I'm going with Drake May. He going to be running for his life.
All right, so if you had to pick between the quarterbacks in round 12 and round 13, you have May, Caleb, Herbert, Goff, Love, Fields. Who you taking out of those? You have the choice. This is where you want to get quarterback.
You said out of Herbert, Goff.
So just look at 12 and 13, round 12 and 13.
So you're saying after Drake May, like if like Drake May was already gone.
No, they're all there.
I'm picking Drake May out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm picking Drake May out of all of these players. 100%. 100%. I don't doubt Caleb's going to figure it out and get it right, but I just really like, bro, I'm rocking with Drake May. Like I'm telling you straight to your face, I'm rocking with Drake May. Like, remember, I didn't even want him to play last year. I didn't even want him to play. I was like, bro, protect him. Like, I don't trust this team. Like, get my man.
And you know how I feel about Drake May. I wanted him in the draft where we got Malik Neighbors, and we tried to trade up for him along with the Vikings, which is why I'm confused what they're doing in JJ McCarthy and why I'm probably not going to be a Justin Jefferson buyer, even though Justin Jefferson, he's going to get busy. But
and here's the thing.
I would get TJ Hawkinson, though. I would get TJ.
I ain't even gonna hold you. If Drake May wasn't there, you know what I would have did? I would have waited, and I would have probably in a real draft, because there's more rounds in a real draft. In a real draft, bro, I don't have a problem with Michael Penix. I don't have a problem with Michael Penix, and I don't have a problem with JJ McCarthy. JJ gonna run too. Like, I don't have a problem with those guys.
See, that's two different things. That's a thing in our philosophies that we're different. You're willing to take those bets on those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
And this is like, think about when Anthony Richardson first came out, and I was like, I'm good off him. And you were taking as many Anthony Richardsons possible.
In the 14th round, and it worked. It was working itself out to his ass, broke his.
Overall, it didn't work out, and I was glad.
But it did, because I ended up with, like, last year I ended up with Baker, bro. Like last year, I like every single year I end up with the quarterback that's in the top 8.
I'm just trying to give y'all insight into Austin's draft strategy.
Yeah.
Quarterback
ended up with Bo Nix last year.
Quarterbacks are expendable for him, which
respectfully.
To me, I somewhat agree, but I'm more in the middle of it where I would prefer to have one, but I don't mind going quarterback hunting because week 1, I can see the landscape of the league and who's performing. I could go quarterback hunting and find me a diamond in the rough if I'm drafting all the skill positions that I really need to. So
see, and another thing with like in a real world, I would probably end up with Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott actually is going pretty high. Like this is high for Dak. This is kind of the 8th round is pretty high for Dak. Like I know in our league, he's not going to go in the 8th round. Like I know for a fact that in our league, I'll probably be able to get him like right here.
That's
or
pretty
even probably where
surprising.
I got
But
Drake
I mean,
May. Like
you
I
know
know for a
my
fact
rule.
that yeah.
You know my rule. I don't take no NFC East rivals, so I don't draft no Eagles, Cowboys, or Redskins. But
right. But I
if
mean, I don't
did,
expect anybody to want Dak Prescott like that.
If I did, Dak would definitely go higher for me because now you got CeeDee Lamb, George Pickens, you have Jake Ferguson, and your head coach is the offensive coordinator where Dak had his best year offensively, like stat wise.
If we were really being serious and like all jokes aside, what's
So
the
you
difference
saying my
between
man's
Joe
number
Burrow
12?
at 4 and Dak at like Dak 4 rounds later?
Dak's the way better value.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like if we like not even all bias aside, but based on how the roster is constructed, based on who we got at running back, based on what the defense looking like, Swiss cheese. Like the reason Joey's up here is because we know they're throwing this bitch. Like they're throwing
that tandem goes crazy, but the CeeDee Lamb Dak tandem with George Pickens, it's like the same thing. Like George Pickens,
and it's
T.
like
Higgins, CeeDee Lamb, Jamar Chase.
T. Higgins is going in the 3rd round. Where's my man going? CD's going in the 3rd. Where's my man George going? He's going in the 5th. Like how you like we call like we're the Cincinnati Bengals West. Cincinnati West.
Pretty much. You just gotta hope your boy Jaden Blue could become a Chase Brown.
No, they'll unleash him after week 6. He'll be unleashed, and then now it's time to boogie. We about to, you know what I mean? It's time to boogie. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I got a vision in my head on how I would like for it to work out, but you know the game's got to be played, and we'll find out. But what I can tell you is that the ball is going up in the air, and if Dak is healthy, he's going to be pretty close, relatively close to where Joe Burrow is points wise.
I don't want to get you into a crazy tirade, but when do you think this Micah deal is getting done? Because I know y'all not trading him, but y'all need him.
So Dallas Cowboys Netflix documentary is premiering on Tuesday. I predict that the first game of the season, September 4th. I predict that the deal is done either that Saturday before September 4th, but because they probably want him in pads and want him to work out, I predict that it's done 2 weeks before the first game of the football season. So within the next week and a half, I predict that they'll go ahead and get this thing.
Oh, we clipping that up. We clipping that up. We
go ahead and clip it. Go ahead and clip it.
You
know what I mean? This isn't even off of some like we did this last year. Go back and see when Dak signed. And CD sat all camp. Go back and see when CD signed.
I mean, Micah took it to Twitter, you know.
Right, because Micah don't give like he's like, yo, I'll beat you at this PR game. I'll beat you. You want to try to turn everybody.
So you just want to beat an old man like that? You know, Jerry Jones old.
If I got to.
He old, so you got it.
Right. No, bro, y'all not going like this is their play. So he like, all right, this is how y'all play. This is how I'm gonna play. And they already came out and said, we're not trading Micah. We're not trading Micah.
Duh.
And I mean, I already knew that, but like, you know what I'm saying? This is just part of the negotiations. This thing's gonna get done, man. Jerry's just upset because he thought he got a handshake deal. And Micah's like, bro, no, I'm not doing no dealings
that boy Jerry thinks it's the 80s. Like he could
but Dion, you know what's crazy?
Dion, like
he tried that. He tried that with Dez, and I remember when he tried it with Dez. Because one of the Cowboys beat writers talked about the story. It was a Cowboy beat writer who told the story that it was Dez Bryant and Jerry Jones, Dolo, in Dallas Cowboys Stadium at the 50-yard line, sitting in the stands, and Jerry was trying to make a deal. Jerry was trying to Caleb or Pollard. I would go Pollard right now because he's starting. And Caleb is going to have a few issues.
That's why I was surprised where Tajee Spears went, just based off, you know.
Yeah.
He was
But
playing like a
yeah,
soap
long story
opera.
short, Jerry
Right.
tried to try that shit with Daz, and Daz was like, yo, oh, they are. Yeah, that's exactly what he does. Yeah, he said that this is a 365-day soap opera. He called it that himself. You know what I'm saying? But like he literally tried to finesse Daz and offered Daz a 10-year, $100 million deal, something like that, 20 mil guaranteed. And Daz was like, Jerry, do you think if we was out on that football field, you could guard me? And he was like, hell no, of course not. And he was like, exactly. Do you think that I know what kind of negotiation we're doing right here? Like, do you think that this is not my ball game? My ball game's down there. Your ball game up here. So like these cats know, and Jerry's just mad that he can't do what he do. He's a dealer. He's a businessman. He's a finesser. And cats are smarter now. So this is the business, man. And if you're a Cowboys fan, this is just the nature of the beast, bro. You know what I mean? You can't let it get to you. If you're gonna be a Cowboy, we did it. We drafted him. He's ours.
Yeah, man. I mean, personally, I hope the deal falls through and he gets traded to like the Ravens or something. That'd be great. But at the same time, it'd be nice to see the other Penn State kid outperform your boy. That'd be cute for his first season. And we could get that Reggie White, those Reggie White talks out the paint. Maybe
but again, hey, bro, I don't
talks.
Like at the end of the day, I don't talk about this shit, bro. All pro. I don't have to talk. You know what I mean? Like, I really don't have to speak about Micah Parsons' production on the football field. And
I'm not going to have to speak about Abdul Carter. I'm going to have to speak about the entire D-line.
Yeah, but you brought him up a good amount of times today.
In the league.
Yeah, you brought it up.
I'm just curious of what's going to happen with your boy. I'm just,
no. I'm talking about your boy. You
about my boy?
Be known today a bunch of times how great he is in these practices and preseason games.
Who, Jackson Dart?
No, you made Abdul Carter. And it's like the funniest thing
about which one. We got a lot of rookies showing up.
Yeah, y'all got a lot. Yeah, y'all going crazy in the offseason. Y'all going crazy in the preseason. You know what's crazy about the one thing? You know what I can tell you about the preseason? I don't even remember Micah. I don't even remember Micah in the preseason. You know what I remember? 2.5 sacks versus Rashawn Slater, LA Chargers, game 2. Welcome to the party, baby. I'm not saying your man can't do it, but my man already did.
I'm speaking in the future, and you know who we got. Y'all got the Eagles to open up and I tweeted this earlier. NFC East, the main characters of the NFL, by the way. So we got Eagles, Cowboys.
The Cowboys in the NFC East.
But the Giants are also in the NFC East.
But y'all don't got a Netflix series. Like we're talking about main characters.
But they like to.
Bro,
they
our
like
cheerleaders
to
are famous,
still.
bro.
I
hate this shit. I hate this shit.
You love it. You love it. You can tell. I can tell you low key love it though.
This is my life. What am I going to do? I got to embrace what I got to wake up to every day.
But at the end of the day, main characters opening up Cowboys, Eagles, and then guess who we got week 1? Jaden Daniels going to be running for his life because our D-line was going crazy against the Bills starting O-line without Dexter Lawrence. Now y'all see him soon. We'll see you boys soon. We'll see you boys soon. That's going to be the start of that sophomore slump. It's going to be like, damn.
So y'all what we saw in preseason is what y'all is for real.
I mean, just wait on it, bro, because that's not even full strength.
I'm cool with waiting on it.
That's not even full strength. But we didn't play Neighbors. We didn't play Dexter Lawrence. That's 2 of our best players for real.
Right.
Texans defense is cracked. It is cracked. Texans defense is also cracked. They're
the thing with them is they got a CB1. So it's like if you are able to get some protection, you still got to deal with
Derek Stingley.
You know what I mean?
Stingley.
As with y'all,
that's what we needed.
If we're lucky enough to block it up, it's sweet. You know what I mean?
That's why we brought in some comp. We got Paulson and Debo, but we still have Drew Phillips in the slot. He's a promising rookie year. So
one day we'll show you how how bad CD Lamb did you Phillips.
We're
You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Look, as long as we can block it up.
We're not doing
You know what I mean?
that.
We can block it up.
We're
If we can block it up,
We're not
it's
doing
time to
that.
party.
All right, whatever.
I ain't saying. All I'm saying is we can block it up with the Giants. With the Texans, if you can block it up, you still got to deal with some DBs.
Listen. I'm ready to eat dinner, so we might as well end the stream now since we want to go there.
I just want to say thank y'all to everybody that's took this time with us, bro. It's fucking been 2 hours. We got close to like 450. We got 455 people in the stream. So we just want to say shout out to y'all. We're going to keep on working. We're going to continue to get better.
We'll be back Friday. We'll be back Friday.
Yeah, and get all the content y'all need and want, bro. I'm telling you, it's about to be a mafia out this motherfucker. Matter of fact, mafia. You just watch. Shout out to Waves too.
Shout out to Waves. We'll be back on Friday, and that's when we're getting started on NFC. So that was the last division out of the AFC. We're getting to the NFC now, and I'm glad we did it that way. I've been meaning to get to the NFC. I can't wait to talk about these guys. So shout out to Faison too. Shout out to Faison, MVP.
Mafia. Let's go. We about to do it. We about to get it on, bro. We're going crazy.
Like and subscribe. YouTube, Twitch, Instagram. We on all that. We're going to be very consistent. This is what you're going to get. Matter of fact, all facts, no breaks, no opinions, just straight facts. All waves, real wavy.
Shout out to the Waves.